So welcome back. In the last video we talked about matrimonial and non-matrimonial property. Now once you've assessed what's matrimonial, the next step is to work out how we divide it, and there's two ways to do that: sharing and needs. So in a simple example, we take everything in the pot and what we do is we divide it in half, and if everything divided in half meets what's known as needs, that is, if we split everything equally, can both parties rehouse, look after themselves, look after the children, then that's where the division stops. We don't look at sharing the non-matrimonial property, because by sharing just the matrimonial, both parties' needs are completely met. But what happens when there's not enough to go around? What if there's not enough in the matrimonial pot to meet both parties' needs? Well, in that case, we need to assess who needs more. One of the first things we do is look at what each of them can borrow under a mortgage. So let's assume one person can borrow a lot more than the other. Well, already you see that we're going to need more matrimonial property to meet this party's needs than we are to meet this party's, which ultimately can justify an unequal division. Simple. On top of that, remember we talked about non-matrimonial property. Well, the court can take that into account and add it back in and see if that still meets needs. So even if one person has more than the other, as long as needs are being met, that's roughly how things are going to be divided.
It's all simple, really.